Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the very foundation of the NFL as we know it. I'm talking about a trade so monumental, so earth-shattering, that it could redefine the Atlanta Falcons' entire future. This isn't just speculation. This is a secret that the league's inner circle is desperately trying to keep under wraps, but my sources have confirmed something incredible. And trust me, what I'm about to reveal may be the biggest NFL scoop of 2026. There's a superstar, an elite, a player whose name alone could send shockwaves through every front office, every fan base, every analyst across the globe. He's a player that has been quietly on the radar, hidden behind a veil of secrecy, but behind the scenes, the buzz is deafening. The Falcons, one of the most storied franchises with a passionate fan base craving a new era, have been locked in secret negotiations, making moves that only a handful of insiders could even imagine. Phones are ringing off the hook, private jets have been seen in the skies heading in unknown directions, and confidential sources say that the Falcons are willing to do anything, everything, to land this game-changing talent. My insiders just confirmed something huge, something that's been kept under tight lock and key. This isn't just a minor upgrade. No, this is a cultural shift, a strategic overhaul that could propel Atlanta back to the playoffs or even beyond. But who, I hear you asking? Who is this player that has spun the league into a frenzy? Who's worth risking it all for? Well, stay locked in because I'm about to take you deep into the heart of NFL's most guarded secret. I can't say his name yet. No, not just yet. But trust me, the clues are enough to send you into a frenzy. This is bigger than any trade rumors floating around. This is a move so bold, so audacious, that even the most seasoned NFL insiders are spells away from believing it's real. Until now. If you thought the NFL offseason couldn't get any hotter, think again. Because the next 48 hours could change everything. And if you're not already subscribed, if you're not already hitting that like button, and if you're not setting your notifications for the real truth, then you're missing out on the story that will define 2026. That's right. This is exclusive, this is explosive, and this is just the beginning. Now I want you to pay close attention, because what I'm about to unfold isn't just a rumor. It's a portent of a seismic shift headed straight for the NFC South, headed straight for the very heart of the NFL's power players. Ready? Let's dive into the shadowy world of secret negotiations, covert meetings, and NFL's worst-kept secret about to explode into the open. The Atlanta Falcons, a franchise desperate for a spark, a new identity after years of mediocrity, have been on the hunt. We all know their needs. They need a game changer, a player capable of transforming their offense and awakening a dormant fan base. Their current roster has talent, yes, but it's missing that elite, that spark, that star power they crave. And behind the scenes, whispers grow louder. They've been searching frantically for months, flying in secret to meet with agents, holding encrypted calls in undisclosed locations, and even chartering private jets into untraceable destinations. And then, out of nowhere, things started to shift. Rumors began swirling, cryptic messages from inside sources claiming that the Falcons are closing in on a deal so massive it could shake the league's foundation. Could it be a veteran quarterback? A top-tier defender? No, this is bigger. The whispers point to a receiver, a player with size, speed, and game-breaking potential. And the name? That's where the real mystery begins, because now I can tell you, after digging through every clue, every whisper from insiders, this is about Xavier Lelette. That's right. Xavier Lelette, the dynamic young wide receiver from Carolina, the guy the league has been whispering about for months, is the center of this blockbuster saga. Imagine a player standing 6'3", weighing over 220 pounds, with elite athletic traits that make him a nightmare for defenders, speed that burns the secondary, hands that trap the ball in contested catches, a physical presence that can't be ignored. Xavier Lelette isn't just a deep threat. He's a matchup nightmare, a mismatch waiting to happen. And yet, despite his raw potential, he's been underutilized, stuck in a system that's struggled to unlock his true talent. Let's get into the specifics. Xavier Lelette, born January 29, 2001, from South Carolina, is just 25 years old, a prime age for a team looking to maximize their window. His career stats? Through 2 seasons, he's amassed 84 receptions for 860 yards and 7 touchdowns. Not earth-shattering numbers, sure, but the eye test. It tells a different story. This guy flashes with every play, a rare combination of size, speed, and agility. When he catches the ball, defenders get out of his way. Chad Johnson called him special, and NFL scouts have been whispering about his untapped potential for months. His contract, fully guaranteed for 4 years, worth $12.35 million with an $5.8 million signing bonus. Now, think about that. Manageable salary, a huge upside, and a market value that makes him a prime trade candidate, particularly for a team like Atlanta, who desperately needs a difference maker in the passing game. His current cap hit? Just around $3.5 million per year, peanuts for a player with his physical tools. This isn't just an upgrade. It's a strategic play to shake up the division, to electrify the offense, and to finally give Atlanta the weapon they've been desperately searching for. But here's where it gets even more interesting. NFL insiders, including some of the league's top analysts, are already validating the interest. A high-ranking source within the league told me, Atlanta's been eyeing Lelette from day one. They see the potential. It's a matter of getting the deal done before other suitors come knocking. And trust me, rival teams aren't just sitting idly by, they're trying to block this. The Dolphins, the Colts, and even the Broncos have all shown interest in acquiring a player like Lelette. But Atlanta's front office, led by a genius GM working in the shadows, is pulling all the stops. Their plan. They've even drafted contingency plans, involving high-stakes negotiations to include future picks, conditional bonuses, and performance escalators. Imagine a deal where Xavier Lelette's contract is restructured with insane performance bonuses, targets that trigger massive payouts if he hits certain yardage or touchdown milestones. The front office knows they're not just buying a player, they're buying a future legend, a piece that could turn the tide for years to come. Now let's break down why this move makes perfect sense scheme-wise. The Falcons have been searching for a true no. One receiver, someone who can stretch the field, who can win contested catches, and who can be the centerpiece of their aerial attack. Xavier Lelette fits that mold perfectly. His size and athletic profile make him a matchup nightmare. Think Julio Jones, but with the speed and explosiveness that modern defenses fear. With Stefanski and his revamped offense emphasizing a balanced attack, run with Bijan Robinson, pass deep with Lelette, the Falcons could finally crack the code. And what about the future? Projected stats suggest that, in Atlanta's new scheme, Lelette could easily surpass 1,200 yards next season, becoming a true game-changer. Imagine him stretching the field with his vertical speed, creating mismatches, forcing defenses to dedicate double coverage, opening lanes for London, Pitts, and the entire offense to thrive. And the price? An absolute bargain compared to other NFL megatrades. This could be the steal of the offseason. Now I know you're asking, what about the NFL's reaction? Sources tell me that some league officials see this as a new wave, an innovative move that could set a precedent for trading young, high-upside talent for draft capital and immediate impact. The league's top executives are watching closely, already whispering about how this could transform the NFC South into a powerhouse division. Rivals? They're shaking in their boots, aware that Atlanta may be the new kings of the South with this one move. And the Falcons' owner Arthur Blank. He's already dreaming big, visionary enough to see a future where Lelette's name is etched alongside legends, where the city erupts with pride, and where the franchise finally reclaims its throne. The entire organization believes this isn't just a trade, it's a rebirth, a young star stepping into the spotlight ready to dominate. In the background, the logistics are madness. The Falcons might be offering a package including a first-round pick, a future third, or even a high-value young player on rookie deal. Think about it. They're prepared to sacrifice assets now to secure their franchise centerpiece for the next decade. The deal could include incentives, like bonuses triggered by Pro Bowl selections or reaching certain yardage milestones, making this as much about smart business as about football. And let me tell you, inside sources say the coaching staff is ecstatic. Kevin Stefanski, fresh from the Browns, has been pushing for this move since day one. His track record with developing quarterbacks and his innovative offensive schemes make Lelette's skill set a perfect fit. The entire staff has been secretly running film sessions, plotting ways to incorporate him into their game plan from week one. The emotional reaction? According to insiders, Stefanski sees this as the missing piece. the piece that can finally unlock the Falcons' offensive firepower. Now, financially, this fits perfectly within the Falcons' cap structure. Xavier Lelet's affordable rookie contract means they can pour resources into other key areas, re-signing core players, upgrading their front seven, or even making a splash in free agency. The deal would be designed to maximize cap flexibility, with most of the guaranteed money front-loaded into bonus clauses and incentives. And schematically, Lelet's size and explosive speed make him a perfect fit for Stefanski's zone and vertical offense. Imagine him running streak routes, contested catches over safeties, and turning short completions into long touchdowns. His ability to win 50-50 balls could transform Atlanta's red zone offense, turning third and long into explosive scores. In comparison to previous blockbuster trades, this would rival moves like the Rams acquiring draft capital for Brandon Cooks or the Giants trading for Odell Beckham Jr., but with even more upside. Xavier Lelet has the potential to be a franchise cornerstone, a future All-Pro, and a player that could elevate the entire offense into a new echelon. And here's the kicker. This entire scenario is set in motion. The next 48 hours are crucial. The league's whispers are growing louder, rival teams are making their moves, and Atlanta's front office is on the verge of pulling off a transformation that could turn the NFL upside down. The question is, will they seal the deal in time? Will this star find himself donning the Falcons' uniform? Or is this just another mirage, another false alarm in the chaos of off-season rumors? Brace yourself, because what I'm about to unveil next will blow your mind. This isn't just about a player. It's about a franchise, a city, and a league on the brink of witnessing something legendary. The story isn't over, far from it. The next chapter is about to be written in flames of fire and fury, and I promise you, when it happens, you'll want to be the first to know. This is the moment you've been waiting for, a seismic shift that could define 2026 and beyond. Don't blink, don't turn away, because history is about to be made. And trust me, you'll want to say you saw it here first, because what's coming next? Well, that's the real story. And it's about to change everything.